Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Séance of Blake Manor. We have 3 minutes until we have lunch with the man of the house. Graveyard. How are you at the graveyard? Undiscovered map location. Yeah, okay. I thought so. Also, you're not. Aren't you in the library? Am I going crazy? Okay, and I have one more master key. Oh damn it, that's
Christ.
okay.
Amen.
Totally forgot that that was happening.
Does something trouble you, my child?
I thought... No, Father.
Then be on your way now. God bless you.
Thank you, Father.
Mr. Ward, would you care to join us for communion?
I mean, it's already past 1. Something I want to contemplate while I'm here.
Was it Eamon I saw last night in that cell? Do I carry him around with me? A manifestation of my guilt? I cannot. He wasn't real, was he? No, it must have been the drugs. I saw a lot of apparitions last night, most of which meant nothing to me. It was likely just the atmosphere of this place. Twisted, amplified by the drugging. Yes, that must be it.
And now, the Mass has ended. You may go in peace.
Okay, I don't think it matters much because probably the graveyard is now... I totally forgot the mask was there. I just wanted to check on the drawing room and see if someone else was in there. What's going on in here? And I guess I can... Touch of the Virgin Mary with a devotional candle beside it. And surprisingly, the iconography in the basement is strongly Catholic, unlike the rest of the manor, which is Protestant. I've never been sure what tensions this causes in a place like this, but if the statue is somewhat in the open, along with Catholic being allowed, then the Marquess must not be so sore in the subject. Okay. The one thing I want to search for is the key. I know there's a key that has gone missing. In here. Just maybe we could look at that one barrel. Logbook of inventory on which casks have been opened and when. Full of wine, I'm sure. Perhaps it's beer. Okay. I'm thinking maybe a barrel I can interact with is fake. Could be fake. Tapped barrel, okay. There's room for more wine in this place than the hotel can even possibly need. Ooh, I see the key. Wine lists. Looks like a guide to vintage kept here. What's the chances that one of these year numbers is the code? Just trying 1787 on a hunch. Okay, the thing is, now checking the other ones doesn't cost me anything. Okay. There's two 1787s, one 1727. That one's 1891. Okay, I have 1870, 69, 30, and 8. 1870, 69, 30. Okay, then it's not any of these. Damn, I actually just wanted to looking for a key. Okay, I don't have the key for that. Interesting. Can enter the servants' hall. Okay, it seems not everyone's putting their weight down here. Clean up your dishes. An advertisement for a local dance happening next week. A list of local tradesmen addresses in case of repairs. Calendar from a local business. Shopping list. Note stating that all staff will be needed on site for the duration of the ball. So it is the apostle wine, are you kidding me? Strange to know, I wonder what it means. Only get but it's backwards. It's like everything, maybe it's I must move on to longer. So ironically the apostle wine was the first one I tried. Just because it was in German. But it's backwards. Would have been too easy, right? Okay, so 7871. Small key, small enough to go unmiss it would notice. It says manager's quarters. This place is in the manor all struck off for somebody looking for something. Okay. Last chance to go at fuck you. Sorry, I'm jumpy.
Mr. Ward, will you be taking your lunch now?
Yes.
I am. In fact, the Marquez has invited me to join him for a meal.
Very good. Let me take you to your seat.
Do you think he minds that I'm half an hour late?
Mr. Ward. Thank you for accepting my invitation. I am the Marquess of Doone, Jonathan Blake. We haven't had much chance to speak since you arrived. You will join me for lunch then?
Yes. Thank you for the offer. I will admit, it is not often that I get to dine with nobility.
What brought you here, Mr. Ward?
Starting with the good questions, huh?
I beg your pardon.
Are you a student of the occult? You are a working man, so I do not think you are here to climb social ladders. Perhaps you lost somebody.
I came here looking for Evelyn Deane.
Deane? Ah, yes, the departed girl. You must have been disappointed to find her gone when you arrived. You are one of the throng of men who seem to be chasing her. She sounds like a fascinating woman. I wish I'd been able to meet her.
Me too.
I lost my wife. She died in a carriage accident. Same one that crippled our boy. Do you know there are reports of over 100 different ghosts wandering these grounds? But not her. After it happened, I would wheel Walter around night after night, hoping to see her. Eventually, he asked to stop coming. Not long after that, I gave up too. Maybe gave up is being unfair on myself, given this event. I have somehow convinced myself that if all this is true, this business with the seance, maybe I can see her again. Speak with her again. Well, I hope that whatever solace you seek here, you find it. Now, if you will excuse me, there is a lot to prepare for later on. Good day, Mr. Ward.
Okay. Now, do I have any idea where the cook is right now? Because I really need to get a hold of that girl. Kitchen basement. Oh, that's bad. Because I'm not allowed to be in the basement. So that's in the catacombs right now. Graveyard. Okay, so the graveyard is still open. Is that the whole Sunday? Okay, I'm gonna... so much to do, so much to do. Okay, I'm gonna check out the graveyard. Stables? No. I know I still have 2 rooms to check. Ideally, I would like to get, to have another, not to have, right? Then I was wrong. Sorry. No one here? Oh, wait, why am I not going to the ballroom? Since that's available now? Anyone here? I'm guessing most people would be at lunch. Only the guests on Sunday, right? Oh, you. Nice.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
Drew some card cards for myself, but I cannot make out the meaning. You want my help? Natural, of course. Tell me then what cards do you like? Hangman, Ten of Pentacles, Death card. Is that good? Well, you're there. I have similar spirits myself recently. The message is clear. The cards are saying there are important moments in our future, one in which we can greatly influence things to come, but at some great cost to ourselves. Will we make that sacrifice when the time comes? That's hard to know, but speaking for myself, I intend to. Are you ready for the end, Mr. Scared? Had a few glasses, have you, Mr. Ward? Or is the world wrong? Is it the world's wrongest right, eh? It's quite alright, doesn't bother me. I've had to face up to it, of course. I'm not getting any younger. Absolutely terrified me, of course, death. Whoever is ready, really ready. Well, I suppose I am now. It's been a fortune looking for ways out, mundane or magical. Sadly not something money can buy. But in the pursuit of a spell, amulet, or ointment to buy myself more time, I met one of the other guests who is now here, Miss Evelyn Deane. We talked, she listened to me, gave me readings. She helped me realize what I was scared of. She convinced me that I didn't have to be scared anymore. She showed me a path to controlling the fear. So yes, thanks to her, I'm ready for the end. Perfect. Mr. Scared's goal is to take his own life and be immortalized as the first millionaire to speak from beyond the grave. Okay, first ghost.
Mr. Scared is planning on killing himself during the seance, so that he will be a nearby and willing ghost, letting him be the one that communicates with the living. He thinks doing this will make him famous in death. I need to find and confront him about this.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
And what a plan, yes? People across the globe and the ages will know this moment, this piercing of the veil, and with it, they will know the name Michael Skerritt. Impressive, eh?
Frankly, Mr. Skerritt, it turns my stomach.
What?
That the best way you can think to see out your days is by ending them in the hope of impressing who exactly? The others here at the event? Businessmen back home? Or historians in the future? Such a pointless sacrifice. And you don't even know if it will work.
I believe it will work. Miss Mantovani can pull it off.
Perhaps she can. And she'll get all the accolades for it too. You know Louis Pasteur for his vaccines, or Joseph Lister for his antiseptic sprays. But not the people these were tested on. Even if this works, a substantial if, given the undertaking and the volume of ghosts already present in this god-forsaken manor, then it will be Miss Mantovani who is remembered. You will be a footnote, subject number 1, as she continues to perform the ritual, unlocking more secrets from beyond the grave, and have no doubt she will do it again, perhaps immediately. You'll be newly dead, unable to answer a single question beyond, has this worked? You'll be tossed back so they can catch a bigger fish. Some legacy.
No, that's not fair. I would have given everything, the ultimate sacrifice. They have to remember me, love me.
There is nothing about this that anyone will love. Anyone who does dig into your story will only unearth your lifetime of failures.
And what would you have me do, Mr. Ward? You seem to have all the answers. Yes, I am old. Yes, I have no legacy to speak of. How would you see me change that path, if not at the seance? You answer me that, and I shall stand down. You have my word.
With his resources and connections, there has to be something more meaningful he can achieve with the time he has left. Something that will get the recognition he so craves, whether he deserves it or not. He could do some real good in this world. I wonder if the charitable works of the late Marchioness would offer some inspiration.
We meet again.
I believe I know how you might assure your legacy, Mr. Scarrett.
If
At
this
least
is
with
another
that.
dressing down, then I'd prefer it be less public. Come, to my room.
I know about the tarot reading that you received, and I know how you interpreted it. But there is another way to interpret it. Instead of sacrificing your life, your remaining time, sacrifice your money. You have so much wealth, so many connections. You could really do some good with the time you have left. Mary Blake, she undertook numerous charitable deeds and has statues erected for her. And more than that, people speak fondly of her. She is remembered and loved. You have the resources to do the same. Don't throw your life away. Refocus it and do some good in this world. Finally.
Marchioness Blake's good reputation did reach as far as London, and was mourned even there as a result. You make a compelling case, Mr. Ward, but would people not see it as disingenuous?
Genuine or not, you can make a much needed difference. And that will be celebrated. You will be celebrated. And perhaps along the way you'll find you actually enjoy the good work.
I suppose there has been a gap to be filled since her passing. Perhaps I can do something to help there. It is a better bet than death. All right, so I gave you my word, and I stand by it now. When I return home, I will reach out to any foundations that suffered from the Marchioness's death and loss of funding. This could bloody well work, you know. Good chap.
There we go.
Well, Mr. Ward, you've given me a lot to think about. I should like some time alone with it.
Of course.
Mr. Soft, Mr. Scarrett will no longer be attending the seance. Mr. Scarrett has decided upon a healthier way of building his legacy. Okay, that was definitely worth the trip to the graveyard. If only I had attended the mass sooner, then probably I would have had time to speak with the cook. To speak with the cook in the drawing room, I guess. Now I have to wait until the next hour when I can catch her in the ballroom. Okay, who else is here? These two, okay. You can walk upon the graves, nice. Mausoleum door is locked, Well, we can unlock that. Realized Marchioness Mary Elizabeth Blake, née Brown, beloved daughter, wife, and pillar of the community. May the good Lord keep her ever by his side, my love. Yeah, I'm somewhat betting that the Baron, the Macraeus, wants to hold the seance in hopes to be able to speak to his wife. Yo, this is open. Okay, you. I have to finish profiling you.
You again.
Okay, let's see if I happen to figure out... I haven't talked about angels. Let's talk about angels. What do you know about angels, Mr. O'Mara? What a question. Plenty, if you must know. The Lord's servants sent now and then to intervene and minister in our earthly matters. Messengers of the higher power, not existing as we do, but as incorporeal beings just beyond understanding. The beings of light, and the very essence of all that's good, and very seldom seen. Maybe for that reason, huh? If only I could say otherwise, I could swear there's one with me, but I can so seldom reach it. I asked about all of that. Do you know anything about soul jars? Practical magic and artifacts isn't really my sort of thing, but actually, as it happens, yes. They're used for holding, well, souls, life essence, and what have you. Damn hard to find, or so I'm told. Have you by any chance met Miss Deane? Have I? I might have shown my face if I knew Evelyn was here, but why should I suffer for my lack of decorum? Miss Deane turned down a marriage proposal I made her a year or two ago. And there was not a second thought to it. And have been one thing if it were just an offer of convenience, but I thought. I was stupid enough to ask if she'd mind me switching to room 16, you know, just to be near her. At least I was there to overhear her and Miss Quinn arguing in the corridor the other evening. Honestly, quarantine needs to let people go. Evelyn just makes use of people. That's just how she is. Okay, but that is not
I'll be
enough,
off, don't let
actually.
me keep- You
Yes, me again. I can ask women one more question before the hour is up. What brings you to the seance, if I may ask? Well, aside from there not being much else to do at this time of year, seance, of course. Oh, I don't have anyone to Vale and need to talk to. I will be my dead in peace. But this place is changing around us as Halloween night draws near. The veil is thinning. That is all I have need of. Who knows? It might even be interesting. I don't want to hang my hopes on it.
I'll be off, miss.
Don't let me.
Final hour of the delivery at the stables.
I should investigate the basement soon. It seems a large space and leaving it much.
That was a ghost noise. No doubt, many is the Blakes who was baptized here, but it has not been used in many, many years. Would you stand with some candles still burning? Just be careful not to knock this down. Bible written in English. It's open to 2 Corinthians 4:18. We fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. Okay, I don't want to be too hasty. This altar cross, like it's made of gold, it might as well be, I suppose. Okay, guess nothing much here. I wonder if you can skip the ball and then get up earlier and attend church. On the expression, there's a troubled look in his eyes. He looks exhausted and like he has been exhausted for a day, a very long time at that. Pocket watch. Thought he might hide it. He's keeping a close eye on the time. An open straight stance, as is so common with the gentry. gentry.
Ah, Mr. Ward. How can I help?
Of your late wife, my condolences. My thanks, Mr. Ward. You know it was a controversial marriage. Her family were not of high enough status for my title. My Aunt Catherine, God rest her soul, was just glad I had married at all. She felt I'd thrown too much of myself into this hotel business. She was right, of course. After the hardships of the famines, I had felt it was important to secure the family house and finances. But for whom, with no heirs? But then, if Mary had not come to stay here, we would have never met. And so the great wheel turns. Have you ever felt love, Mr. Ward? She unlocked me. That's how I would describe it. She is my everything. I'm sorry, Mr. Ward. You will have to excuse me for a moment. Thank you. Now, where were we? Sounds a strange event to host. How did it come to be? I lost my wife a few years ago. A carriage accident. It was a difficult time for me. It was the abruptness with which she was taken. So much left unsaid. I found some comfort through visiting a medium. I would say it healed me, but it would not say it healed me, but it helped me get on this path. Naturally, I became interested in the practice and wanted to do my part in forwarding the field. I have no abilities there, so to speak, but I have this manner, and so that is what I offer up. Are there many Blakes left? No, the manor was full once, the family larger, but it's just Walter and I now. No doubt some distant relatives exist somewhere, but I don't know of them. The number dwindled each generation. Tragedy and marriage into other families. The west of Ireland is very remote. Once a woman has been betrothed, she rarely keeps in touch, and is even less likely to return. Has the manor been open to the public for long? I took over the titles and lands when my father died in the mid-1860s. The manor was over 200 years old by then and needed much work. But the famine did not leave a lot of spare funds, so I opened the place as a hotel to help finance the renovations. This was in the spring of 1870. The work is never ending, so we stay open, but it wasn't for that reason alone. It's nice to have people here. When I was young, there were more of us. And I'm told, in my grandfather's time, before that, there were many families under the roof. It was not made to sit here idle. It is good for the house to have life in it. Do you happen to know about any unusual rumors afflicting the Quinn family? You're asking about the curse, of course. The Quinns left Ireland before my time, but they still have many holdings here. Something happened there, and a curse was put on them. I'm told they moved to England to escape it, but to no avail. They are still cursed to reach untimely ends, every one of them. There are not many left. Miss Quinn is one of the last. Okay, I don't want to ask many more questions. But I asked what actually caused the carriage accident? I suppose you might. It happened 3 years ago. Mary had taken the boy to Galford for a treat to see the boats. I suspect there was no reason for it, other than her good heart. A storm came in that day, quickly. The driver suggested they return to the manor before it became too severe. But they left it too late. The roads were muddy, the wind strong. A tree fell, and in his efforts to avoid it, the driver lost control of the carriage. It tumbled, and Mary was... well, she was gone. The driver, bless him, managed to pull Walter out and carry him back to the manor. The driver succumbed to his own injuries a few hours later, bleeding out. No doctor could get here in time to save him. That this happened on October 31st is an irony not lost on me, though it is entirely coincidental. So so the seance is happening on the anniversary of her death. Oh boy, 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 boy. But with difficulty or son's injuries. I'm not sure which is worse, Mary's death or his injuries. To know so much of his life has been taken from him. He'll never ride a horse nor dance with the woman he loves. Will he find love? Will it matter if he does? Or does the Blake line end with him? I would give anything, do anything, take any risk to undo what has been done to him. If that were an option. Forgive my discussion of money at a time like this, but surely Miss Matroni's talents couldn't have come cheap. No, indeed, but for an event so important that this one will only have the best. And the seance is very important? Mr. Ward, have you not figured that out by now? The expense, the people, the distance they have come. It will be one of the most important nights in history. Have you spoken much with Miss Deane? She left before we had a chance to be introduced. A shame. I gather she's quite a woman, and a capable practitioner of her art. Please, Marcus, tell me about yourself. I'm the ninth Marquess of Doon for a start. The first to open the building to outsiders. What is there to say? I'm a dedicated father, devoted husband, a man of God, and the host for this seance.
If you'll excuse me.
Of course.
Okay, give me a second to look at your mystery. Come on, motivation for the seance is clear. Okay.
Ah.
Okay, the proud statue. What do you say about that? Must be a great privilege to be the Marquis of Doon. It is, but I cannot lie. Title means less nowadays. The family is smaller, the holding smaller still. It's my hope that turning the manor into a talent hosting this event will pay the price and reinvigorate the role before I pass it on to Walter. Okay, the invitation. You personally invite Miss Deane to the Manor, Marquis. The only guest who was invited was Miss Monterani, and then was enough to bring the rest. Miss Deane's late departure is frustrating enough, without her having been invited, frankly. Burn for the day, I'll send in the seance, most much happen. Aside from Mr. Coventry's talk, however, it's almost time to spoke to home. Okay. About the ball. You'll forgive me for forwardness, but I wasn't expecting a gala quite like the one last night. I assure Miss Ward, neither was I. But these things, rituals, rituals. You mean to say it was part of the seance? Part of the preparation for it, yes. And I performed the seance, but we have been hurling towards it for some time now. With the ball, we crossed one of the final thresholds, the point of no return. Not yet had the pleasure of meeting your son, nor will you. With respect, sir, I do not think this event is suitable for him. Too many strange ideas for his young mind. It's bad enough that I have strayed down this path. If my wildest dreams come true and I see my wife, then I'll be fit to deal with whatever that does to me. But he's just a boy. I fear what seeing her like that might do to him. Or not seeing her. That too would be hard on him. I would do anything to protect that boy, and so I've ordered him to stay in our residence until this whole deal is over. Okay, you know what? I think I'll
If you'll
leave it
excuse
at
me.
that.
Marquess Blake.
Of course.
I hope I've asked only good questions. Okay, now the cook should be in the ballroom.
Teaching me magic too.
She's teaching you what? That little witch? Lord bless and protect me. If I had known Miss Deane was a bride of Satan, and corrupting you too, I should have done things differently.
It's only magic. To give me a better way in life.
Saoirse Murphy, you stay your tongue. After all the Marquess did in letting you stay, you bring that into the house.
Me! He's the one who brought it. He and his friend. We had no say. I'm just making the best of it.
He and his friend. What friend?
The Marquis did nothing for me, but let my child be taken.
Ooh.
Which I could have stopped. If I knew half of what these people know.
That's the devil tempting you, child.
More than the Lord's ever done for me. Sir?
Okay, what about that statement? Did you bring food to Mr. Toussaint in the northeast corridor on Tuesday night while the bridge game was played? I did, sir. When the time I was bringing the young master his supper then, because of that it was half cold by the time I got it to him. He didn't complain, bless him. I think he was happy he got to stay up a little later. Mr. Valet mentioned updating the rotas during the bridge game last Tuesday. Yes, sir, so I understand that Mrs. Joyce would have been with him, though not me. Please forgive me for prying, but it seems I thought you were trying to speak with Father Synod. Was there something you'd hope to ask him? Nothing would be better to ask, sir. Okay. How do you find working for Marquess Blake? We don't speak much. He's giving me a home, I suppose. Yeah, that sounds like it. So... yeah, come she didn't invite Miss Deane. I already asked her about Miss Deane. Spoken with Mr. O'Mara. Which wants Miss Deane an awful lot. Always of grabbing with the ankles, she said. Think she was meaning that farewell look he's always got in his face.
I'll leave you.
Oh,
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Met Mr. O'Mara. Such a handsome lad. I can't believe he's mixed up in all this. I've heard he speaks with angels, sir. Just hope we've sent him by God and not the devil. Either way, the poor thing is totally out of his depth, I'm sure of it. I'm going to myself, I don't know what to say, sir. I came to work here after the hotel was opened. My dear husband passed away some time ago, and good Lord never saw it fit to grace of his children, so must my son's place. I've got a roof on my head, warm bed, and woman's dormitory, and food in my belly. Could be doing a lot worse for myself, I'd say. Mr. Lane mentioned he was in a staff meeting during the bridge game. Well, yes, I was there too, but then serving drinks to blasphemous. Okay. Seems Murphy is rather eager to discuss something with Father Synod. I do not know. I have a clue about that, sir, but he's a priest, a spiritual teacher of sorts, no? Perfect normal for us to ask him all manner of things, I'm sure. Of course, you've sought guidance from him as well, then. That's been between me and the Lord. You know, there was kind of into the manor. Spooky of this work, and so I'm surprised to hear it's even worse than I thought.
I'll be off.
Okay.
God bless.
You give me nothing. Everyone else accounted for must be Mr. O'Mara, who had argued with Miss Deane. I should find him a question for the man. Let me ask her about learning magic real quick, if I can. No, it's not here, and I believe I already asked about Miss Deane. Yeah. Okay. Then, can I ask you about Mary Blake?
Good day.
Hello, sir.
What can you tell me about Marchioness Blake? God rest her soul. She was a good woman, Mr. Ward, gone from us too soon. Because Trust hasn't be the same since her passing, he idolized that woman. And poor young Walter. What about Walter? You think Nemo has as a son? Yes, sir. Was quite a boy. He keeps in his room when there's guests in the manor. Been that way since the accident, probably the same before that. What was Malbec was younger then. I assume he was hiding then too, just in his mother's petticoat. I don't really recall. He missed her some awful, poor lad. But he's a sweet boy. Sometimes you forget it's the young master, not family of your own. Okay. A different work for Marcus Blake. So I'd like it a lot better if he hadn't decided to host this wretched seance. I know Miss his wife, but this just doesn't seem like the right way to honor her memory.
I'll be off.
God.
Okay. Back to the basement it is for me. And yes, I know I should confront O'Mara. But the keys. Torn piece of paper and some bottled up black ink. Okay. Writing says, where can we get the money to keep going? Why can't I remember and protect the poor? Last, where did my mind go? Can't see anything of note. Rip the emotions of the Lord Jesus Christ on the cross. A little more, but keep the rain off. That's just a book. Nothing of interest. Cool. So it's hollow, no need to pull it down. Collection of notes on guest movement and interactions, mostly focused on Miss Deane. Where did you go is written alongside them. It seems like Mr. Mully doesn't believe she left middle of the night after all. A lot of books come from housekeeping almanac from 10 years ago. Quite a collection to be sure. There's nothing certain, something useful here. Blankets still stored away. What the hell is that clock? $37, $22, $34. Okay, right, I was in here already. Stack of towels. Okay, but I think I was done in this room, right? Still looking for a key after all, or like for 2 keys. Okay, I didn't finish searching the laundry. Okay, let's go to the east entrance of the basement. Okay, what did I not find in here? Someone's forgotten to light it. Stink of damp air. Assortment of clothing. Okay, why does it say use with that one? Stack of towels. Stack of towels. I don't want to waste my time in here. Freshly washed sheets. Okay, yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm guessing it has to do with the cross. Okay. Let me go and check again if maybe... It's the hunter stuff, right? Does he have the combination somewhere? Change of clothes from Mr. Hunter. Okay, no, that's the note I saw. Here's the letter I've already read. Oh, wait. I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, now. Maybe I have the code for the safe in the stables already. Do you have any idea where Mr. O'Mara should be right now? Oh, he's still in the graveyard. Okay. Oh, damn. Sorry, that was already a way too long of an episode. I totally lost track of time. I hope it doesn't seem like I'm rushing. I feel a little like I'm rushing, but I have a lot of people to save and not much time left. And I really want to get going and get the ball rolling. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be for you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!